Hello, I'm David Chalmers, the chair of the Liberal Democrat European Group and a passionate European. We are the group in our party that focuses on all things political to do with Europe. Over the past few years, we've been focused mainly on trying to stop Brexit, but it is still our aim to hold those to account who brought this about with their fake promises and to expose their lies. There is no one in our group who doesn't think that the UK would not be better off as a member of the European Union. It's in our constitution, and we are committed to achieving that aim. And we want to keep reminding our members that the values of the EU are the same liberal values upon which our party is founded. If you feel the same, then this is your home in the Liberal Democrats. The European Group has its own seat on the party's Federal International Relations Committee, and we use our influence to shape party policy towards Europe, helping craft the Europe motions to be debated at conference. We regularly meet with our parliamentarians, especially our Brexit spokespersons in the Commons and the Lords. At party conferences, our fringe events are always among the most popular, bringing together speakers from across Europe for lively and insightful debate. And that brings me to another of our key activities, fostering relations with our sister parties across Europe, especially within the LDEG group, and developing a greater understanding of European politics as it's conducted in Brussels and in individual countries. In normal times, this has involved taking study trips to Brussels and other European capitals to meet with our sister parties and visit their parliaments. And this is where being a member of LDEG has its real value, as members get first option for these trips and then they are nearly always sold out. COVID has obviously stopped such trips this year, but we are already planning for 2021, one to Berlin and one to attend Denmark's Democracy Festival on the beautiful Baltic island of Bornholm. I have made great friends over the years in our parties across Europe. I can guarantee that you will never forget one of our study trips. Friends from our sister parties have even come to help me in my election campaigns. There is so much we can learn from one another. In Denmark, they never used to knock on doors. Now they do all the time. There are also the Audi congresses held the past few years in Amsterdam, Madrid and Athens, which our members are encouraged to attend, and in many cases you can join the UK Lib Dem delegation, where you get to form common European policies. COVID has stopped us from engaging in many of our normal ways, but as from the autumn of 2020, we are arranging monthly online calls exclusively for members to hear from leading politicians from across our sister parties in Europe.
Hello, I'm Caroline Voden. I'm one of the vice chairs of the Liberal Democrat European Group, and I was leader of our group of MEPs in the European Parliament up until January this year. Probably the greatest experience of my life and a real privilege. I'd really like you to join us in the European Group because it gives you a way of getting involved in the party's policy on Europe as things develop. Obviously, Brexit hasn't really kicked in yet. It will in January of next year. I don't think it's going to be very pretty, and I think it's going to be really important that we as a party continue to work closely with all those other liberal parties in Europe who are working hard in the European Parliament for a freer, more tolerant, more liberal Europe. I made some fantastic friends among my colleagues in the Liberal group, the Renew Europe group in the European Parliament, and I really hope to maintain contact with them. They want to work with us. They see the UK Liberal Democrat Party as part of their family, and we really are still part of their family, even though we're not there at the moment. I hope that one day we'll be back in there working with them in the European Parliament. But until then, join us. Help us shape our Europe policy. We are the most pro-European party in the UK, and we are going to remain that. So join us and let's work together for a better future with Europe. Thank you.
Well, it's always a joy to be at a Lib Dem European Group fringe, and particularly at one that has got such a fantastic turnout and such a smattering of MEPs in the attendance as well.
If you want to find out more about us, the European Group, then come along to our stall at the online conference at the allotted times when it will be staffed by members of our exec, or go to our website LDEG.org, and you will find information there. Joining is only £10 a year for new members, and it's easy to do online through Go Cardless. Unfortunately, we're not able to take cheques or cash anymore, but it really is easy setting up a direct debit. If you are interested in European politics and believe that the UK should be a member of the European Union and want our party to take the lead in making that happen, then this is the group for you. Thank you.